Welcome to HKB. I'm Shaz.
I'm Leon.
Today we're looking at the Eureka release of Encounter of the Spooky Kind.
So, Encounter of the Spooky Kind was made in 1980 by Boho Films and was released by Golden Harvest.
This Eureka release is a Region B. The running time is 103 minutes. It's an action, spooky action, with kung fu comedy.
Starring in this one are Sammo Hung as Bo Cheung,
Chung Fat as Priest Tsi,
Wu Ma as R Chu,
Lam Ching-Ying as the Inspector,
Peter Chan as Priest Chin Hui,
Huang Ha as Master Tam,
Leung Suet Mei as Chung's wife.
and the director is Sammo Hung.
Right, the synopsis from Eureka goes as follows. Sammo Hung plays courageous Chung, a man well known in his local village for his lack of fear. His reputation is soon put to the test after he's tricked into spending the night in a temple full of spirits, zombies and vampires. So, you've seen this one before, but we've rewatched it after many years. What did you think this time round?
I didn't really remember it from years back, to be honest. But this time, I think I will definitely remember it going forward.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. There's a lot going on in this film. Like you say, there's action in there. It's spooky.
Very spooky. I thought it was really creepy.
Yeah, there's quite a few creepy scenes. I mean, right from the very opening of the film, where you got those two like large urns at the side of the road, when someone's walking down and they kind of burst out and start taking chunks out of his leg.
Yeah, that was really horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty grim, isn't it? You know, you see Sammo and you sort of think, oh, here comes the comedy and laughs. And yeah, sure enough, it's in there. But there is some sort of gruesome imagery and quite creepy as well.
Yeah, definitely.
What did you think of the tone of the comedy in this? Did it work for you? Because, you know, there is a lot of comedy placed in this one.
Yeah, it really worked for me, actually. Yeah, I really liked the coffin with cracking the eggs on it.
Yeah. How he survives the night.
Yeah, and putting the egg yolks in on the...
Yeah, I think he's supposed to have like 50 chicken eggs, and the merchant at the store only has 40 chicken eggs and puts in 10 duck eggs.
Yeah.
So you can see where that's going to lead. At some point, he's going to pick up a duck egg, and it's all out the window.
I really liked when Sammo was sat on the stool and it broke.
Oh, during the fight scene in the restaurant. Yeah.
And that was such great, comedic timing, I thought.
Yeah.
It really made me laugh out loud.
Yeah. He's good at hitting the mark when it comes to that sort of comedy. You know, he knows exactly when to put those bits in, and that was perfectly placed. I quite like the effects in this one too, and all the makeup.
Yeah, brilliant.
So I think this is possibly one of the first time, on screen that we see the Jiangshi. I know they were in some of the Shaw Brother films as well, but quite effective in this when you've got hopping vampires hopping around looking for Sammo when he's up in the rafters. I really like that. I really get a sense of creepiness that perhaps you didn't have quite so much in Mr. Vampire as it was in this film. I thought this time, in this initial film of this sort of style that Sammo introduced to everybody, it's probably a little bit more creepier and maybe a bit more effective. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree with that, actually.
Yeah.
I think I heard that this film sort of started the Mr. Vampire craze.
Yeah.
Making those films a few years later, didn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of good fights in this as well. I mean, I know
fantastic fights.
It's not like a straight kung fu film, but the quality of the fight scenes, fantastic, aren't they?
Especially that really long scene with the vampire.
Yeah.
On the coffin, dodging him and
Yeah, you like the way that was pieced together.
Yeah, I thought that was a brilliant scene.
That must have been quite hard to film as well, because the guy that was in the vampire outfit, what was his visibility like? He looked like he was completely covered.
Yes.
You know, so
yeah,
probably a lot of that's done on memory and timing. You know, fantastically done. And for me, I like the fight scene at the end of the film where Sammo and a variety of opponents are sort of possessed, because the two sorcerers that battle him, which I love, they sort of invoke gods into them. So we get Sammo doing some monkey kung fu and all sorts going on. Shows his acrobatic ability and his agility, which, you know, is absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Of course, this film as well is largely renowned, and this was why I was surprised you didn't remember it, is for the wife beating scene at the end.
No, I didn't remember it.
I know, he really lets loose on her, doesn't he? Because, you know, as many of you know that have seen the film, big part of the story is his wife's cheating on him with his boss. And, yeah, he gets framed for a murder at one point, which is why you have Ching-Ying after him, the cop, the constable.
Ching-Ying.
Brilliant to have him in there.
Great in it, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so anyway, at the end of the film, she tries to play hard done by, even though she's tried to have him framed for murder, tried to have him killed. And then, yeah, Sammo lets loose and beats the living shit out of her, like, you know, big style. And I guess, you know, a lot of people, well, that's not right, you know, you can't treat women like that in films. Okay, this is gonna probably get me shot down in flames, but yeah, go Sammo. I mean, she had it coming.
She was a bit of a despicable character to him, wasn't she?
Yeah, you know, just desserts. Just saying, she tried to kill him. She tried to frame him for murder. Let us know what you think, guys. Leave a comment. This would be interesting. So how did you rate this film then, overall?
I did really enjoy it. I'm going to score it 7 out of 10.
Not bad, yeah. Some classic Sammo. For me, I remember watching this initially when it was shown on Channel 4 late night with a bunch of other like Hong Kong horror movies, and my mind was blown then. My mind's still blown now. I think this is really fantastic. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. So the package for this Blu-ray, we're giving 4.5 stars. What we got?
We have a nice slipcover. Details on the back.
I believe this artwork is by Darren Wheeling. There's not, it seems like there's like a lot of controversy over his covers. Not so many people are very keen on them, but in the community that is. But this cover I actually find quite striking. You know,
Yeah,
I like the
this
choice
one.
of colours, the blue, the greens, and the orange around the edges.
Feels quite Halloween-y, I thought.
Yeah.
Then we have a nice poster.
Yep, double-sided. So we got the new artwork, and then we do probably prefer the flip side with the original, because we always like, you know, some of that original artwork.
Nice.
And then we have a booklet as well, which is it's completely new collector's booklet by James Oliver. And this particular edition as well is 2,000 copies, where you get the slipcase and all the extras with it.
The bits and pieces.
So yeah,
one.
lovely booklet with this one.
And then with the Blu-ray case, reversible, if you wanted to, but I don't think there's any writing or anything on the picture.
Yeah,
on the
no, it's
inside.
just a good image, and you know, there's a nice little bit of polish to the presentation when you get that.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, really impressed with the
You wouldn't
package on this one. What we got on the actual disc?
I shall read what it says. Brand new feature-length audio commentary by Asian film expert Frank Deng. Archival interview with Sammo Hung. Alternate English opening and closing credits. The Stills Gallery. Original Hong Kong theatrical trailer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So
you
the
get quite a bit
the
on
disc
there.
itself is pretty stacked. The picture on this one was pretty darn good. We're giving it 4 stars. A little bit shy of 5 because some of the dark scenes were a little bit murky. Maybe in the way it's filmed, I suppose, but it just...
There was quite a lot of
It just took the sheen off a little bit, yeah.
Audio, we're scoring 4 stars. This was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, very enjoyable, you know, fit the film lovely. Nothing jarring about it at all. And the subtitles were also given 4 stars. I think Shaz was thinking 5, but I couldn't keep up this time. There was a lot of text on the screen and many occasions I couldn't get it all. They were lovely done, you know, they were spelled correctly, the grammar was good, they were easy to read. Just, you know, getting that ratio of the more text up for longer than the shorter text. And that seems to be something that all the companies fail on. You know, you'll have the heavy text up briefly and then a little bit of text up longer. So, you know, work on that, guys. We need you to do better. Right. As for availability, Shaz, you had a look?
Yeah. So, you can still get it from Eureka directly for $17.99. And you can also get it from our friends at Terracotta Distribution for $19.99.
Excellent. Well, we shall put purchase links in the description should you be interested.
We hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to give us a like.
Yes, please do. At the moment, we're not sure whether we're producing content that you guys like or not, because we're not really getting a lot of likes, not really getting a lot of dislikes either. So the only way we know how we're doing is by getting a like or a dislike, or leaving us a comment below, or emailing us directly at hongkongblu-rays@gmail.com. Also, just to let you know as well, if you do give us a like, it really helps us out on YouTube, it helps us out on the algorithms, helps us get found, helps us expand and grow the channel. So it would be doing us a big solid, you know, if you hit that like button. We'd really appreciate it. And we'd just like to say on that note, we really appreciate all the support we've had so far. It's been a little overwhelming for us, you know. We didn't think we'd get 1 viewer, let alone, you know, a few hundred. So everybody that has watched one of our videos, everybody that's subscribed, everybody that's like joined in with us on the social media, it means an awful lot to us. Thank you, guys.
Thanks very much. We look forward to seeing you next time.
And remember, be true and buy the blue.